How's it going, everybody? It's cold out here. I'm out with the pigs. Gave them a few apples and head of lettuce. They're enjoying their shelter today. The wind is real gnarly, so they're staying warm in there. I might dump some corn right by their shelter, that way they can eat and get right back in. But the reason I wanted to film them is this will be the last time that they're on camera. They go to the butcher tomorrow morning, so I'm excited to see what the weights are and everything. But Dandy's obviously the biggest. Daisy right here, not far behind, and Rosie the runt, I mean, maybe a couple 100 pounds. I might get some good cuts out of her. Hindsight, I probably wouldn't do a runt again. You saw my other videos, you know, if I didn't get her, they were just gonna put her down, because yeah, it's a little bit, I guess, emotional. You know, you've been feeding them for 6-7 months and building this pen and making sure they have water, which they don't. They messed it up. Put a bunch of mud in it. But yeah, this is time for them to go. So I'm excited to kind of find out how much they actually weigh and see what cuts we get. And by that I mean like the quality of the meat. I mean, these girls ate pretty good. We fed them a lot of treats on top of their soybean meal and grain. This weekend especially, I made them a whole bunch of bread and honey and cantaloupes and apples and pears. So I'm gonna feed them some corn here, and it'll be the last time with these girls that I do it. So yeah, bittersweet, I think is what they call it. You know, one thing in hindsight I wish I would have done was started keeping track of the feed costs. Not that I really care. Like I said, the point is to grow like the best pork possible. We spent quite a bit on their feed, but just to know what it comes out to. That's probably what we'll do next time. But yeah, we'll have a bunch of corn left over, which we'll give to the chickens and turkey and ducks. They'll eat all that. So we got probably 100 pounds of it left over. So yep. If I had to guess, Dandy here on the right, I don't know, 300. Daisy in the back also 300, and then Rosie maybe 200, 175 maybe. Those are just my predictions. I'll just wait to see what the weights come back as, but so we'll see what how much pork we get back with 3 pigs. I'll do a video on that. That's gonna be very interesting to me for next year. We like this pen setup. Very big, nice shelter. We're gonna extend it out 8 more feet. Basically add on post to post here and just do another section here. But next time we're only gonna do probably 2 pigs. Holy crap, this wind. It was good timing. That was good timing. It is getting too cold to come down here feeding water pigs. So, just seems like yesterday I was carrying them down here. This has been a good pen. I mean, not even, you know, not one escape. They didn't even really mess with it. I was a little worried about them because if one got out, we weren't getting it back. So we probably went a little bit overboard on the pen, but this did pretty good for us. But yeah, they've been eating pretty good the last few days. Just kind of a final meal and all that. A lot of apples and pears, and they love muskmelon, so we gave them a couple muskmelon, and they've been eating pretty good here. So I think tomorrow the high is going to be like 23 degrees as a high, and the guy with the livestock trailer is coming at like 8 in the morning. So just 2 days ago I was wearing shorts out here, and now I'm getting frostbite. So, but yeah, all right, well, let's go give an update on the turkeys and chickens and ducks, and I'll just probably call this one a short video because it is cold. There's Tommy, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to be Tammy. I'm pretty sure that's a female. Looking at the brown feathers there on the wings. So I think we've been misgendering Tammy here. New straw in the coop, which is great, except for they like to scratch it and throw it up. So that's annoying, but oh yeah. We had a Christmas tree, and it died very fast. It didn't even make it to Christmas. So I put it in the coop, give them that pine smell. They haven't put any presents underneath of it yet, so that's a little disappointing, but little Tommy loves corn. The other 5 turkeys that we had, we kind of came to the realization that we weren't going to butcher them, not anytime soon, and they were eating a lot. They are hard to. Tammy's okay because she grew up with the chickens, so she treats them nice and everything. But the other 5 were just very disruptive. They'd eat all the food very quickly, and so we posted them for sale, and someone came 2 hours later last night and picked them up. So that probably saves me, I don't know, $80 a week in food, because they were just going crazy. So and there's Chad doing what Chad does under the Christmas tree. Yeah, I'm not sure about old Chad here. I made him mad last night. I came out here and picked him up and gave him a hug, and he hates that. But when it's dark out, he can't really do anything about it. So I thought about getting rid of him, but he is really pretty. Tail feathers are coming in. They got like a green tint to him. I mean, he is a pretty bird, but I don't know. We'll see. Next summer, when we build another coop, it might be nice to separate him and maybe put him with some hens that we want to hatch from, and kind of start experimenting with that. We're down to about 25 chickens. We were at 35 a few months ago. So as we let them free range, what I have been told anyway, is there's eagles flying over. The other day there was 2 eagles right above this chicken coop in a maple tree. The hawks are flying over, owls at night. So I think we've been losing birds, but we just had so many we couldn't really tell. But now it's pretty noticeable. So yeah, but I don't think that I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop free ranging them. I want them to go out there and do what they want, and if I can protect them, I will. But I might just have to be okay with losing some birds. It is winter time, so egg production has, yeah, we're getting about 3 a day out of like 24 chickens. That's really slowed down because of the winter solstice, but today was so windy, they just stayed in here, so I might give them some oyster shells. I had a bag up there. I might offer up some oyster shells. That way if they need some calcium. Ducks, we still have 4 ducks. They're doing all right. They're laying. They built a little nest back there. But, geez, Tammy. Happy turkey. And Tammy's a pet. We'll never butcher her. She can just live her life out here. You have been pardoned. Yeah. Let's give you guys some oyster shells. If you want them, you can have them. It's okay, Tammy. You might want some of that in your crop. Help digest all that. But that's pretty much the update. Nothing new on the Charger. Still looking at motor options. Yeah. Be nice to get the tranny pulled on the power ram and replace the seals on that. But it is cold in that tin shop, so I'm not too eager to get out there. Where did my bull go? Of course, way over there. But yep, just a short little video. Just wanted to kind of update you that the pigs leaving tomorrow. That was a big deal to me. I'm excited to share the pork and give it away and flavor some of our own pork sausage, and I'm really excited for that. Fill up the deep freeze. So, but all right. Well, the next video I do, I guess I don't know when. I know I'm kind of sporadic with these, but for sure when we get the pork back, which I believe will be end of January or 3rd week in January. So we'll bring all the pork in and review how much we got and kind of and if you know me and you want some, let me know, because we're gonna have plenty. So but all right, well, I'm gonna go inside and warm up, so I'll see y'all later.